how to pronounce alphabets through phonic sounds. We have learned A to Z, how to pronounce this through phonic sounds. Let me show you how to blend these letters and create a words. I'll show you here. If it is alphabets like this, how to blend this. If you want a 2-letter word, how to do this. So first you just write A, E, I, O, U vowels. Just write inside a circle. Just create a circle. Just do that. After that, outside just write consonants. So it will be easy to read or write. So let's blend like this. I have written here all the vowels here first. Afterwards I have written consonant. Let's start like this. A, K, A, K, ak. A, D, ad. A, M, am. A, B, ab. This is how we have to create a 2-letter words. If you want more example, I can show you. Here it's a E. Actually this is a alphabet I, but under vowel sound we have to pronounce this one as a E, even that is a short vowel. Later I am going to show that. So E, E, N, in, E, M, im, E, Z, is, E, F, if. This is how we are blending 2-letter words. You can do even remain vowels A, E, I, O, U. Remain also vowels you can blend same way. You can get a 2-letter words if you blend so. Next we are going to create 3-letter words. How to create that? So for that we have to take a CVC method. What's that CVC method? CVC method is like this. CVC. It means consonant, vowel, consonant. Consonant, vowel, consonant. It's called as CVC method. This is how we are going to blend 3-letter words. Letter we are going to create. Let's start like this. One consonant I have written, that S I have written. Here one A, I don't say it as a, I just pronounce it as A. Then I have written here L. So S, A, L, sal it will be. So the same way, one more CVC I have written here, S, E, T. So it's called as sit. Next, K, A, T, cut. Always in a CVC method, while you are blending 3-letter word, you will get always vowel in the middle, and both side it will be consonant. C, C. In the middle it will be V, it means vowel. This is how we are blending 3-letter words. So next we are going to do a 4-letter. In this CVC only we are going to do a 4-letter. I'll show you how. For this CVC only we are adding E. CVC, consonant, vowel, consonant. For this if we are adding E at the last, it will be 4-letter words. How it will be? See, I'll show you. Already here written as sal. S, A, L. Sal it is. If you are adding E at the last, it will be sale. So for this thing, how we have to pronounce, last E here. This E, while we are pronouncing, we have to silent that E. We should not pronounce this E, we should silent that E. Whenever you are getting E at the last, you have to silent that E. Whenever, it may be any word. If you get a E at the last, you have to silent that E. At the same time, the meaning also changing. Now it is sal. Here while I am saying it's a sal, but if I add here E, its a meaning is sale. Sal, sale. Sal, sale. So the same way, S, E, T. Here we say as a CVC. C means S, E, T. S, eat, sit. If I add E at the last, you have to, if you get E at the last, at the same way, if you have one more vowel in that word, that first vowel you have to pronounce as a spelling itself. I'll show here. Here also same way. E, here it is E. So you have one more vowel. So this E you have to silent, and previous vowel you have to say as a spelling itself. How you have said here? Sail. While you are saying this sail, no, you have silent that E, and you have said this A as not A. You have said it as a Sail you have said. So the same way here. You have said it here. Sit. Sit you have said. While you are adding E at the last, this E will be silent, and previous vowel you have to, previous vowel here it is I. The previous vowel, whatever the vowel it may be I, E, A, E, I, O, whatever the vowel it may be, you have to read. If the last letter is E, you have to read that previous vowel as a spelling itself. Here it is E, so we are going to read this I as a I itself, not a E, because last letter is E. So let's read it. Last it is E, so it will be I. Spelling you have to read sight. Here it is sit. When we are adding E at the last, it will be sight. We have to pronounce that previous vowel as a spelling itself. Next I'll show you one more example. K-a-t. It's a cut. It's a cut. So the same way, if you are adding E at the last, meaning changing at the same way, even a pronunciation also changing. How it will be? Last added E, so pronunciation it will be cute, because last it is E, so we have used this vowel as a spelling itself. The spelling is U, so you have pronounced this one as a U. It means cute. Last E silent, and you have to say this previous vowel as a U. It's a cute. This is how we are blending 4 letter. Now we have come to know 2 letter, how to blend 2 letter and how to create a 2 letter word. At the same time 3 letter, how to blend you come to know. At the same time even a 4 letter, how to blend 4 letter. Keep in mind always whenever E comes at the last, silent that E first thing. And the second thing, whenever there is E at the last, previous vowel you have to read as a spelling itself. I think you have cleared this one. Next we will move towards vowels. Under the vowels there are 2 types, short vowels and long vowels. These short vowels we are going to pronounce as a phonic sound. Phonic sound you have learnt already. A, B, K, Z. These are the phonic sound you have learnt. So let's see how these short vowels pronounced under the phonic sound. A, E, O, A. This is how we are pronouncing under the short vowel. Next it is long vowel. Long vowel we are not pronouncing just like a, E. We are not going to pronounce. Instead long vowel we are just using a spelling itself, letter itself. A as a, E as a E, I as a I, O as a O, U as a O. Sorry, U as a U itself. This is how long vowels and short vowels comes. So I'll give you example. I'll give you ink. This is ink. Here you have learnt under the phonic sound you have to pronounce this I as a E. So you are pronouncing this one in a short vowel as a E. Ink. E, N, K. Ink. Igloo. Igloo. We are going to pronounce like this. But this short vowel and long vowel I have said no. How to create this one? What is this short vowel and long vowel? You don't confuse how to read it. No worry, nothing. In this no, you have to find only E at the last. If there is E at the last, that previous vowel read as a spelling. Example, ice. You are not reading this one as is. You are not reading as a is. Instead you are reading it as a ice because last is e. Here look it here. There is no e last. No e. So you are reading this first vowel as a e itself. If there is e at the last, you are going to pronounce in a different way as a ink, but there is no e, so you are reading this I as a e. Next, tribe. T, r, I, b. Last already I have said you e will be silent. E will be silent. Whenever you are getting last silent e, you have to pronounce the first vowel as a spelling itself.